Hello, this is not a typical video you can find on my YouTube channel, but I'm just here to help. Because apparently there is nobody made a video about this TV, okay? And you obviously see what it is. You probably came across this video because you're looking to get some kind of information. I was doing the same thing. I was trying to find what's up with this TV, and there is nobody out there that make a video. The same thing was with when I did a review of my deep freezer. By the way, the link is going to be in the description. It got actually fairly popular for 350 bucks from Costco. It's amazing deal. But I'm here with this TV to show it to you what it's about. We're gonna, unbox it. Obviously, we're gonna take a look at it in a second. But I told myself I will never buy another Hisense TV again. By the way, on my right, I have a Hisense TV that I had for about 3 years. I hate it from day one, never really liking it. The picture sucks. The operation system, Google, by the way, this is a Fire TV. This is a Google, my old TV. I don't even remember what the model. I'm going to post somewhere here on the top. I never really like it. And for the past months, I was struggling with this TV. The brightness is not there. It just went away. I did everything with it. Upgraded, reset it, cleared the cache. I even went to the store and bought Chromecast. And it didn't really save anything. The picture is still horrible. Couldn't fix it, whatever. I'm just ready for another TV. And I told myself no more Hisense, especially with some of my friends had a similar issue. The TV just died. But here we go. Here we go. We're here with another Hisense TV. Beep. But when I saw a price of $280 at Costco, I just couldn't pass the deal. So I'm not only getting a 5-inch bigger than this TV, that's what she said. I'm also getting the QLED feature technology, which is quantum dot, with all this extra stuff. By the way, this TV on my right is also Dolby Vision, have HDR plus, HDR10, all those good stuff. QLED, that what cool fact about this TV. By the way, guys, this is the cheapest QLED right now on the market that you can buy. $280, which is absolutely insane price. Out of the door after tax here in North Carolina, that's where I'm at, $299 for 55-inch TV. But if you're so stuck with the Google, for example, obviously if you have Tizen with the Samsung, you don't need this. You just need to get another Samsung. If you hate Fire TV, I'm just gonna play with it, see if I like it. You can always grab one of these Google Chrome. By the way, Google Chromecast. By the way, there is a new one coming out soon, which is gonna be much powerful, much faster, yada yada. Because these are only 2 RAM of gigabyte in here, and this thing might work a little faster, but it's just not quite there. So after seeing $280, I mean, you know what? I don't want to spend $500 on another TV in my garage, in my main cave. I smoke cigars over here, work on my stuff, and I don't want to spend a $500 on better TV, a little bit bigger. So for this reason, when I saw the price of $280, this is absolutely insane. And by the way, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. This is really help. Leave a comment or anything, because this is really going to put this video on trend, and you'll share with more people, and maybe my video will help you to purchase this TV. So what we have in this TV for $280, we have quantum dot, we have Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, we have fully array LED backlight, by the way. But if you really think about QLED, when you have a QLED, you kind of need the full array backlight, so it will properly illuminate all those LEDs in it. So all QLEDs will be full array. So for $280, you actually get in a full array screen, not like this one right now. Well, not like this one right here. You have Wi-Fi 5. Not 6. You don't need Wi-Fi 6. You don't need Wi-Fi 6 in the TV. It'll work just fine. you know, all those apps will be loaded. This one is, I don't know what Wi-Fi in here, freaking Wi-Fi 1 probably. Have no problem at all with running any kind of streaming services, everything. It's fine. Bluetooth, which is a cool thing to have, because you can actually play music, for example, on your phone and connect pretty much any kind of Bluetooth devices right to your TV, which is really cool. So this is a cool feature to have this TV. Am I going to use it here in the garage? Probably not. I have Bluetooth speakers here and there. Want to tell you about, not necessarily about Dolby Vision. Dolby Vision is your screen. HDR10, HDR Plus, you know, all the TVs is like this right now. I want to tell you about Dolby Atmos. Dolby Atmos. This is a 55-inch TV, which is going to give you 2 channels of 2 speakers at 10 watt. What kind of Dolby Atmos are you going to get from those 2 speakers from a $280 TV? No, you need to get actually some kind of speaker, some like a sound bar or surround sound. If you're planning to put this in your living room or something like that, in a bedroom, do yourself a favor and at least buy a sound bar. This is my garage, and I actually have a sound bar with a dedicated subwoofer that you see right now on the video, and I love it. I pay like only $100 for this whole thing. You know, I put the name on the description of the name of this and model, of course. I pay like $100 for $120 maybe at the most. I don't quite remember. This is what you need, and if your sound bar actually can produce Dolby Atmos codec and properly, you know, provide that sound, then this is even better, because you're going to actually use the feature of this TV for the fullest, which is very, very important. The sound is just so important. And come on, what are you expecting from $280? What kind of sound? So if it's important for you, you do know that even $1,200 TV is not going to give you the quality of the sound that the speaker can. So sound here, forget about it. Just forget about it. You know, if you're okay with that. It's kind of hard to determine, because I'm an audiophile. I like good quality of sound. So for this reason, just do yourself a favor and buy your sound bar, and you're going to absolutely love it. And make sure that sound bar actually comes, like I said earlier, with the Dolby Atmos feature, because you're not going to be able to use this feature properly. Another thing not to buy this TV for, if you're gaming. Yes, I know you have a low latency feature in this TV, blah, 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 the game settings. This is a 60 hertz screen. I know it might say it's 120 hertz. This is not 120 hertz. This is AI, whatever. It's programmed to send and double actually each frame to give you 120, but this is not a true 120 hertz. So if you have PlayStation 5, if you have a new Xbox Series X or whatever, just do yourself a favor once again and buy actually a panel that have 120 hertz minimum of a refresh rate, because this is very important for the gamers out there. Now, if you're not a hardcore gamers, will this work? Yes, it will work. If you have a kid, you know, and he playing a game, the game will run at 60 hertz per second, which is, it's fine. I mean, it's great. But if you're hardcore, I don't know, Call of Duty, Fortnite player, whatever, you want to get it to the max, then just don't buy this TV. Go get you a little bit better, maybe a little bit smaller or something like that. Go get you a monitor, I don't know, something like this. Not this TV. This TV is just for streaming services. It's great to watch movies or stuff like that. You know, once in a blue moon, play the game. You know, if you have a Wii, you know, Switch or whatever, this is going to work as well. Great for this. So this TV actually comes in a few sizes. We got 43, we got 50, we have 55, 65, and 75-inch TV. The only difference between all these models, it's a speaker size. So obviously in 43 inches, you're going to have only 14 watt speakers, and at 75 inch, you're going to have 30 watt speakers, 2 channels. Who cares? just get your sound bar. Just get your sound bar, and I can guarantee you're gonna love the way how the sound is going to sound from the cheapest sound bar for like 50 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. There is really nothing to unbox. What else you going to find in the TV, in the box of the TV? A TV, a power cord, remote, batteries for the remote, manual, and the legs that a lot of people don't even use these days because we all now mount the TV on the wall. So just with the clap, let's go ahead, unbox it. So here we go. We got a TV. It's black. I mean, whoa, don't go there. Don't go there. I'm talking about TV here. The TV is black. They're all black. Anyway, so as I said, power cord, your remote, that is just regular Fire TV, Fire Stick type of remote that you actually can talk to it too, which is another cool feature. And the manual. Who need those freaking manuals? Okay, this is 2024. Everybody know how to use the TV, connect it, and plug it in. So the thing that I didn't mention, that it's time to mention, is that what kind of ports do you have? So you have a 3 HDMI. You know, you don't really need more than that. 3 HDMI just fine. They're all 2.0 version, which is really good. And one of them actually EARC, so you can communicate with your sound bar. As I mentioned that before, get that sound bar, can turn on and turn off by using just one remote. You can use the same remote and control your sound bar with it. Don't even have to use a remote from the soundbar, unless you want to do like a little adjustments, like add bass, remove bass, tremble, and all that kind of stuff. So USB, you have two USB that you see right now on the screen. They only 0.5 amp. I don't understand why they keep putting those 0.5 amp, because you can literally, you cannot connect anything to it. You cannot just connect your I don't know, a hard drive, for example, which this, by the way, TV, the hard drive don't work on it. Okay, if I want to, you know, because it requires a little bit more ampage, obviously, so this is not going to work. I can guarantee you right now the hard drive will not work from here. So you have two USB, you have obviously antenna connection. I don't know, not sure who really use these days. Unless you have a digital antenna, you just won't want to pay for your TV service. It's fine, it will work, you know. But those digital antenna comes with a box that actually have HDMI connections now, so you have to still use the HDMI port for those. You have LAN cable if you do not want to use Wi-Fi 5 in it, which is so important to be a 5, not 6 or 3, whatever. Optic cable for your audio connection or sound bar, but just keep in mind, by you connecting your sound bar that you hopefully going to get it for this TV, by you actually using the optic cable, you're not going to be able to receive that feature of Atmos. The Dolby Atmos just does not work through the optic cable. So just use the HDMI cable and use EARC. And surprisingly, this TV have RCA cables. How I was surprised to find out that part. Why, I do not understand. It's good for like a old CVR, VHS cassette player, old DVD player that don't even have HDMI in it. Who in the world using RCA these days? But you can use like a camera. If you have like a camera you want to directly feed to the TV, you have RCA to do this. So this is it, what's behind the TV. You don't really need anything more. So there is one thing that we're gonna turn on. We're gonna boot it up. I'll show you a little bit about it, but it's a Fire TV. There is really not going, you're not going really to learn anything new or see anything new. It's just a regular Fire TV. Don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just gonna take this down. I'm going to mount this new TV on the same exact mount, and I'm actually going to show to you the difference between this old TV that is only 3 years that kind of failed and the new QLED TV, so you can actually see what a big difference. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big difference. Right now the TV on the mounts, I literally just mounted it so I can show it to you. It looks exactly the same, nice bezel all the way around. There is only thing that is left to do is there is a very kind of satisfying moment is just to remove the plastic. That's why there is a little yellow thing in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now. Okay, so it set up like a regular Fire TV. There is really nothing special to it. If you download it before, you kind of will know what you're doing. Download everything, install, update. Even my remote got updated. Then you have to choose all the application to pre-install for you to speed up the process. So now we're in a home screen, and it's going to look exactly like a Fire Stick. There is absolutely no changes to it. It is run pretty fast, but you see how it got a little laggy, but it's just on the beginning. It runs for the first time actually. So as long as it get preloaded, everything will get running really fast and really snappy. Here's your Prime loaded really quick for me. I move it around the movies, it loaded really quick as well. As you see, it's running really fast. There is no lag to it. Then I loaded the Netflix, and then I decided to see how fast the Netflix is going to load. And it's actually pretty snappy. So remember that Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 5, it is really no big deal to it. It is going to work right away. Look how fast it loaded as soon as I rewind the movie a little bit. And then I tried hard drive through this 0.5 amp USB with the little extension that I've been using, and of course it didn't work. I just knew it is not going to work at all. I pre-downloaded the viewer, like a player, and it didn't recognize hard drive. It didn't even show hard drive. It just didn't work at all. Here I just wanted to show to you what the setting I chose for further testing, which is just use the standard test, and you see on the screen right now what was on, what was not. Pretty much was the standard. I didn't change anything. Okay, so for this test, I picked up a YouTube videos running at 4K 60 frames per second as well. This video was recorded at 4K and 60 frames per second. I have a black sheeting behind the camera. I have some ambient lights there as well. I just wanted to make sure I can deliver to you as at the maximum quality what I can able to actually record, because I can tell you right there and there, it's almost impossible to deliver through the camera compared to your own eyes. You have to see it with your own eyes, and I can tell you right now that it does not look like it. It might be, you probably had like wow effect, but yes, in real life it doesn't look like that. You see how bright and vibrant those colors are, but they're not. In real life, with my own eyes, I just simply don't see it. It looks like a regular LED TV that I slightly bumped with the brightness, but that's about it. Then I decided to do blooming test, which was kind of useless because this is a full array screen. I have no local dimming technology, so this means there is no black zones or anything like that. It's just lit from the back, as what I said on the beginning of the video, and that's how the QLED works. You kind of need that backlit in the back, nicely uniform, so there's a bunch of LEDs in the back running all the time, and they either on or off, and there is a brightness control, but that's about it. Is it better than edge lit? Of course, yes, of course it's better, but it's just not there. The blacks are not there. Now I wanted to show you colors and how this TV can, show the different colors, the RGB spectrum, pretty much. And I encourage you to do this with every single TV that you buy, monitor, panel, anything, even your phone. You want to make sure all your LEDs are lit properly. You don't have any kind of black spots on your TV. That way you can just claim a warranty, take it back, get another panel. Stuff happens, nothing perfect in this life. But I want you to also keep in mind, take a look on the screen, and it's just strange strange how this TV lit up from the corner, from the edges first, and then it goes to the middle when it's changing the brightness, when it's switching from color to color, which is strange. I checked on all my other TV, it just does not happen. It lit uniform from the center to the edges and from the edges to the center, but not in this case. Also, the bottom left corners have a little black spots, if you can see, if you dark spots, and it's normal for this type of panel. Now when it goes to black, entire screen turns off, and that's how a lot of TVs now do this time. It just go completely black, all LEDs turn off in the back to give you this black picture. And now here's white. You know, we'll be waiting for it, and you can see those slight dark spots on each bottom left corner, but it's normal for cheap panels like this. Now let's talk about blacks. I already said is just not there, and it's understandable. This is a full array screen. There is no local dimmings, there is no any kind of zones. Those LEDs in the back, they either on or off. So on the dark scenes in the movies, you're going to see black. You're going to see black as a slight grayish, and you're about to see it right now where we have this a glass filled with the water. You can see on each side of the TV is just not pure blackness. And if you're watching this video on your AMOLED phone, you know, iPhone 15, 14, some kind of new expensive iPhones, they pretty much all the phones now these days are with AMOLED. You will be able to tell the difference. Definitely. Is it bad? I mean, it's not too bad. It's $280 TV. What are you expecting to get out of such a cheap panel? Okay, so here's comparison of the QD6 and my old TV that currently sits on the bottom, and I decided just to use the same exactly video and look at the difference. The A4 model, the blacks are really not there. They just gray, pretty much. And the TV have the same settings. It's the old TV. So if you have an old TV like this, just cheap TV, you'll definitely going to see the difference, especially if you have like a 1080 panel or something like that. By the way, this is edge lit TV. On the bottom, A4, so that's why you see like that blooming on the corners. That's pretty much indicates that this is edge lit, compared to the full array that QD can provide. So it is better, the full array TV, of course, but it's just still not enough. It don't have the local dimming, it don't have any kind of zones, anything like that. Alright, thank you for making this far into the video. I'm sorry it took that long. Just want to make sure I cover everything about this TV, every single aspect. Make sure you're purchasing this TV and is going to meet all your expectation and your actual requirements and needs for what you're going to use this TV for. So in my perspective, maybe I'm just spoiled coming out from Samsung QLED in my bedroom and having a nice 85-inch TV by Sony. This is TV, unfortunately, doesn't really make me happy, and I feel like the upgrade that I did from my older Hisense TV that you just saw it's really just not there. It's just really not there. The brightness, this is the lack of this TV. Unfortunately, it's the brightness. This TV only have 350 nits. And by the way, how do I know this? Because I actually received official email from Hisense. I gave them a call and they responded to me in a couple of days. And yes, this TV only have 350 nits. So for daytime light viewing, for example, that's what I was telling you about it earlier in the video. My garage is very lit. I like to watch it in light. I need something that is going to be super bright. I like vivid, bright colors that are popping. And unfortunately, in my case, this TV is just just not quite for me. Now, who is this TV for? It's going to be a great purchase if you're on a tight budget. It's going to be a great upgrade for a TV like I had before, which you're definitely going to see a difference, but in my case, it's just not enough for me. It's a great TV for someone who had old 1080p TV with maybe like with a Fire Stick or Google Chrome stick, and you're definitely going to see a big difference, big upgrade. But I just feel like by not having enough brightness in this TV, the QLED suffers, and I don't see those popping vivid colors when I put this TV on the max. Now, on the video that you saw, you might really like it, but in a real time is just really not that QLED technology. It's almost feel like it's just not even there. Like I don't see no difference compared to my old Samsung QLED that I got like back in 2019 or something like that, 2018. Like it's just such a big difference. Like my colors on the Samsung is just popping like crazy. The red is just glowing. Neon is just such a big difference. Now, speaking about gaming, I did test some gaming. This is, as I noticed, as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, this is a 60 hertz panel, which is 60 frames. So it can only give you up to 60 frames per second on your gaming. Now, is it enough? Yes, it's enough. But if you want to realistically take your PlayStation 5, Xbox One X to the max level to actually use those frames that those systems can provide, this is really not TV for that. If you're in like a competitive gaming or something like that, this is TV definitely not going to work for you. But if you have small kid, 10, 12 years old, you don't want to buy anything super expensive, absolutely amazing TV for these purchases. If you have old grandma, you just want to buy the TV for her, this is where you have to think about it, because you know, older people, their vision is not that great, or maybe overall you have actually bad vision like me. You might need to look something that is more brighter. Now, also, it's very important what I mentioned earlier, where in what environment are you watching this TV? Is it a bright room? Is it the dark room? Because if it's a dark room, this TV will definitely going to work. Now, other than that, I have a scale. That I go with. So we have okay TV, we have a good TV, we have a great TV, and the best TV. So I upgraded from okay TV to just good TV. This is just a good TV. But honestly, I want to step a little higher, so I want to actually great TV. I didn't need a best TV here for $1,500. Obviously, so this is why there was a box here all this time, U7N, that I ended up purchasing for my garage, for my man cave, if you want to call it like that, cigar smoking room. That's what I most of the time do here, because it's really, this TV is really going to make me happy, and I feel like this is what I was looking for. I was looking for a great TV, and I compared them. It's not covered in this video, but this TV is more, it costs more than double. So obviously it's a big difference. It really makes me happy. It makes me feel like I have a Sony that in my living room, here now in my garage, just smaller. Guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Please like this video, subscribe. This is really helps. And thank you for watching.